Lawmakers left Washington after a bitter partisan battle between Republicans and Democrats over raising the debt ceiling that resulted in a last-minute deal to avert default. Speaker of the House of Representatives John Boehner, a Republican, faced off against President Barack Obama, a Democrat, with Republicans refusing to include any tax increases in the deal.
I stuck my neck out a mile to try to get an agreement with the President of the United States. I stuck my neck out a mile. Put something on the table. Tell us where you are.
Veteran political analyst Norman Ornstein says this August was different for lawmakers back in their home districts.
Most members didn't do what they normally do in the August recess, hold a whole series of town meetings to get the pulse of the public. They're frightened to hold those town meetings because they're filled with angry people and disruptions.
Some lawmakers who held town meetings faced raw anger.
I am madder in hell.
To resolve the debt crisis, President Obama and congressional leaders created a committee made up of 6 Republicans and 6 Democrats to try to reach agreement about which government programs to cut. Jonathan Allen of the news agency Politico explains.
You've got this super committee that's going to be determining up to $1.5 trillion in deficit reduction. They'll all be very focused on that. They've all been hearing from their constituents about what programs to cut, what programs to save, whether or not taxes should be a part of that mix.
Norman Ornstein says the American public wants Congress to move away from a single-minded focus on debt to include jobs. But he says he has never seen a more dysfunctional government.
Now, the basic reality is if Barack Obama is for it, it doesn't matter what it is. You're going to get a unified Republican opposition. And we know that the battle over debt is not simply a battle over debt. It is a surrogate for this larger question of whether we can have a revolution and reduce government back to really what it was before the New Deal and Franklin Roosevelt.
Despite the fierce opposition that the president has met from the Republican-controlled House, Mr. Obama has chosen to deliver his speech on putting Americans back to work in front of a joint session of Congress. He is expected to appeal to lawmakers to put politics aside. But all of them are well aware that 2012 is an election year. Cindy Sain, VOA News.